Welcome to Tommy and Ben News for New Zealand. Here is our top stories today. An art teacher from Rotorua gets her job back.
Malaysia Airlines steward is accused of an in-flight assault.
And lightning strikes Wellington's wind needle. Nearly $3 million is being dished out to former police staff who were incorrectly paid when they left the force.
The payments were made over 6 years, beginning in 2003, when the Holiday Act was introduced.
Destiny Church School has applied to become state integrated. If it happens, it will receive government funding for each student.
An art teacher from Rotorua is getting her job back. Mrs. Hughes claims that she was unjustifiably dismissed during the redundancy process in 2011.
A hailstorm has rolled into Wellington yesterday. A lightning strike has struck the wind needle yesterday, damaging the top point of the needle.
A Malaysia Airlines cabin member has been detained in France after he sexually assaulted an Australian passenger. The passenger was reported to be scared of previous thoughts of the MH370 and 17 incidents.
Okay, let's go to your weather. And Queenstown and Alexandra are the sunny spots in the area.
By the campfire at night, where the wild
Ashburton is 11 degrees, but be prepared for cold temperatures overnight.
Stand in the bar of a pub with no beer. Come on, mates. Oh, there's nothing so lonesome, so morbid.
Showers for the lower North Island, but Nelson is 13 degrees and sunny.
Billy the blacksmith, first time in his life, has come home cold sober to his darling wife. I can't help laughing. Well, the maid's got all cranky.
Sunny in Hamilton, but south of Taupo will have showers.
No beer. Everybody. Oh, there's nothing so lonesome, so morbid or drear than to stand in the bar of a pub with no beer.
And it's 14 degrees for all of this area.
Saunters up to the bar, pulls a wad from his coat. But the smile on his face quickly turns to a sneer when the bar...
That's all today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you next time. Welcome to Tommy and Ben News for New Zealand. I am Tom.
And I am Ben. Today is Friday, the 22nd of August. Here is our top stories today.
An Auckland trader has been found guilty of fraud.
Cameron Slater is being prosecuted for using other people's info with no permission.
And a hit-and-run driver has turned himself in. An Auckland trade company has been found guilty because of fraud charges. The two men made false statements to investors to conceal activity.
Cameron Slater is now prosecuted after sharing other people's info without permission. The director of human rights will take him to court for a week in October.
The driver that hit and injured a motorcyclist has turned himself in. The hit and run happened at 6:45 a.m. today. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon will visit Auckland next month. Mr. Ki-moon will give a public address at the University of Auckland on September 3rd.
Police say the person who died on a three-car collision near Whangarei was a female driver. Police say a southbound car crossed the centre line and hit two cars.
Okay, to your weather now, and showers for the end of the South Island.
Greymouth is sunny, but Christchurch and Ashburton will have showers.
Showers for the lower North Island and Kaikoura, but Nelson and Westport are sunny.
Sunny from Hamilton to Taupō, but Napier and Wanganui will have showers.
And it's sunny for all of this area. That's all today. Please subscribe and thank you for watching, and see you next time. Welcome to Tom and B News for New Zealand. Here is our top stories today. The warehouse apologises after accusing a Maori woman of shoplifting.
Blast it! The stupid Woolworths, which owns Countdown in New Zealand, has increased their profit.
Last night's leaders' debate has given Labour more support. The warehouse apologises after accusing a Maori woman of shoplifting. This is pretty bad.
Woolworths Australia, which owns Countdown New Zealand, has increased their profit. Blast it! Attention to New Zealanders, shop at Pack and Save or New World for being a real New Zealander.
Last night's leaders' debate has given Labour more support. We thank Mike Hosking for being unbiased that time, but although we don't like him. Okay, let's see of what was in the news this week, and 3 news reports that the 2 teenagers who killed a dairy shop owner in July has gone back in court.
The BBC News reports of a homeowner came home with a 1 metre long wasp nest.
Wow, that's scary. And the Dominion Post reports of the police will change its approach of dealing with parties. Okay, to your weather now, and everywhere here is sunny.
Sunny from Christchurch southwards, but Rangiora will have low clouds.
It's sunny here, but Kaikoura will have light rain.
Little Jackie Paper, well he loved that rascal.
To the lower North Island, and it's sunny in most areas, but except for Otaki and Levin.
The magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn.
Partly cloudy north of New Plymouth, but Wanganui is sunny.
And frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Together
Rain for the upper north, and it will spread to Auckland tonight.
Jackie, he kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail, and noble kings and princes.
That's all today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you next time. I am Tom.
And I am Ben.
Welcome to Tom and B News for New Zealand. And in breaking news, Judith Collins has resigned as a minister, but staying in Parliament.
Her resignation comes as there is another serious revelation that suggests that she undermined a SFO director in 2011.
Miss Collins was the minister responsible for the SFO at the time. John Key says he has spoken with the Justice Minister in seriousness, which means that the seriousness of the allegations means her stepping down is an honourable step.
She will stay on as a MP of Papakura.
Now, we're joined by our political reporter, Ginger. Ginger, what effect does her resignation take? It will take effect immediately, and Chris Finlayson will take over her justice job, while Craig Foss will take over her ACC job. And Hikia Parata will be the acting Minister of Ethnic Affairs.
What did she previously admit?
She previously admitted giving the name and contact details of a public servant to whale oil blogger Karen Slater. Jonky called this move unwise. And finally, your opinion, Ginger. Should Judith Collins resign a lot earlier? Yes.
Okay, that's our political reporter, Ginger. Ginger, thanks so much for joining us.
So now we have noted that this resignation has been taken effect immediately, with Chris Finlayson being the Justice Minister, Hekia being Ethnic Affairs, and Craig Foss in the ATC.
She previously admitted that giving the name and contact details of a public servant to whale oil blogger Karen Slater.
Jonky called this unwise. The latest 3 News Read research poll suggests that Judith Collins must go.
The question was, should Judith Collins stand down from being a minister? Yes was 63%, no was 28%, and don't know was 9%.
That's the breaking news. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Welcome to Tom and B News for New Zealand. We will continue with the breaking news that new emails released today by the Sunday Star Times,
which appeared to show links between Karen Slater and former business high-flyer Mark Hodgson concerning what it looks like a smear campaign.
The smear campaign was aimed at undermining key financial authorities.
This follows the resignation of Judith Collins yesterday after the Prime Minister's office was given an email,
which was written by Karen Slater in May 2011 to Kirk Graham and Mark Hodgson, claiming that Mr. Slater alleges Ms. Collins was gunning for Feely.
A fourth person's name on the email has been blanked out.
Further emails this morning appear to confirm Mark Hodgson, who owns Hanover Finance, was using Kirk Graham to get right-winged bloggers,
Cameron Slater and Kathy Odgers, to attack the SFO head during its investigation of Hanover. Hanover collapsed in 2008, owing investors $500 million.
Ms. Collins still denies any involvement to undermine Mr. Feely.
State Services Commissioner Ian Rennie said that he's extremely concerned by the allegations that, if the claims are true, they will be wholly unacceptable.
He also said that Ms. Collins always spoke highly of Mr. Feely during her time as the minister responsible of the SFO.
Ms. Collins has asked for an inquiry.
Before we go, do you have any opinions? Email to tomandbnews4nz@gmail.com, Facebook Tom and B News for New Zealand, Twitter @TNBnews4nz, or comment down below.
We thank you for joining us today. Please subscribe and see you next week.
Welcome to Tom and B News for New Zealand. Here is the top stories today. An Auckland waiter is searching for a mystery man, which was his worker.
Heavy rain has caused flooding in Auckland.
And the Kids Cans Lunchbox Day is aiming to reach $500,000 to raise kids in poverty. The Mythbusters hosts Adam Savage and Jamie Hyneman are performing in Auckland tonight. They are performing at Auckland's Victor Arena.
Heavy rain has caused major service flooding in Auckland. This afternoon, driving was dangerous. 30 millimeters was fallen this morning. There are no